Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So right now everything looks different because I'm currently not in my usual filming space. I'm actually in my living room, so don't mind anything going on in the background in case there happens to be activity going on in the background. But basically today is going to be a tutorial over this look. I wore this look a few days ago. I actually also wore this look in my what's in my kit, all about the lashes I use, the part 2 video. And so many of you asked for requests on this makeup look, and not just on my channel, but like on Instagram and anywhere else I posted a picture of my makeup that day. So here it is. This is also going to be a talk through video, which I normally don't do, but I kind of wanted to try it out and do something a little bit different. So if you guys like the talk through video or tutorials, let me know how you feel about them, or you know, if I should just stick to the regular voiceovers. But other than that, that's actually it. So let's get started. So I'm first going to be priming my face with the Nivea Men Aftershave Balm. I'm then going to be priming my eyes using the Benefit Air Patrol Eye Primer and applying it with my Luxie Fluff Brush. I'm then going to be taping off the bottom side of my under eye. Then I'm going to be setting that primer with an Ivory Matte Shadow. And then I'm going to be going in with my Morphe 35O palette and taking this matte taupe. I'm going to be using a Luxie blending brush to start applying this into my crease and back and forth motions. I'm then going to be taking this matte shade that's brown, but it has a little bit of yellow to it. I like to call this my Bobbi Brown Camel dupe because the color is very similar, and if you know me, that Bobbi Brown Camel color is a must for me. I'm also applying this in the same spot. I'm then taking that same brush and using a matte orange from this palette and applying that over into the crease. I'm then going to be taking a much smaller brush and then starting to apply a much deeper shade of orange. I'm then going to be taking this matte brown shadow and using that same small brush to start applying this into the outer V of our eye and using whatever excess to push into the crease. I'm then going to be taking this metallic orange at the very bottom of the row and using a flat shader brush to press and slide this. Then applying on top with Eyekandy Cosmetics Liquid Sugar Glitter Adhesive and OCC's Beige Glitter, dipping my brush into the adhesive and patting the glitter on to not disturb our eyeshadow. I'm then going to let this dry before I can fully open my eyes. Once the glue is completely dry, we can remove the tape and move on to the rest of our face. I know I applied the Nivea Men Aftershave Balm as a primer, but I'm going to be going in with a second primer. I'm using the Milani New Primer, the Mattifying and Blurring Primer, just to help blur my pores and imperfections and help mattify my skin. I'm then going to be taking a combination of Maybelline's Matte and Poreless Buff Beige Foundation, 2 parts foundation to 1 part of the Body Shop Lightening Drop, since this foundation shade is originally too dark for my skin tone at the moment. Once it's adjusted, I'm going to be applying this with a damp beauty blender. I'm then going to be taking Becca's Under Eye Corrector and applying this directly underneath my eye, further cleaning up any loose eyeshadow, and then just tapering this off onto the tops of my cheekbone. I'm then taking Maybelline's Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Fair and highlighting the center of my forehead, bridge of my nose, on the side of my nose, along my nostril, directly underneath my eye, center of the chin, and also on the sides of my laugh lines. I'm then going to be using the same beauty blender that we used for our foundation to blend out this concealer. I'm then taking Anastasia's Fair Cream Contour Kit and contouring my nose, and also using the same contour shade, which is Mink from that kit, and contouring my cheekbones. Once the contouring is blended out, I'm then going to be baking with my Morphe Translucent Setting Powder and using my contour sponge and the flat side of that sponge to pack on this powder. While that is baking, I will be doing my brows off camera. I'm then going to be putting on Kat Von D's Light 45 powder foundation once I've already dusted off the excess baking. This is not a must if you don't like full coverage, because if you do this, it's going to give you full coverage. I personally love full coverage, and this makes my skin look completely flawless. If you don't like that, step away from that step. I'm then bronzing with my Benefit Hoola Bronzer, applying this on the top of my hairline, on my cheekbones, tip of my nose, and also the tip of my chin. I'm then setting my under eye with the NYX Cream Highlight Powder from their kit. And then I'm going to be using the Sculpt contour powder from that same NYX kit to just further refine my cheekbones using an angled Luxie brush and using the very tip of that brush to do so. I'm also using that same contour powder to just further refine my nose contour. To clean up our contour, I'm pressing on Morphe's translucent powder in Banana. I want to call it baking powder. While that's baking, I'm going to be applying Anastasia's Starlight Illuminator onto the tops of my cheekbone, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and center of my chin. For blush, I'm going to be applying NYX Cinnamon Blush. This is super pigmented, beware. So I'm very carefully picking up a little bit and just stamping it onto the apples of my cheek back towards my hairline. For my brows, I'm using a new brow gel from Salon Perfect. So far, so good, but give me a moment so I can give you a full review on how I'm feeling about it. But so far, I am liking it. This is in their shade Light Brown. Once our powder is all brushed off, I'm then going to go back to the eyes, lining my waterline with Gratovian's Dark Chocolate Eyeliner. I'm then setting that eyeliner with the darkest matte brown that we had from our Morphe 35O palette, and then buffing out and smoking our bottom lash line using all the oranges from darkest to lightest. I'm then going to be applying House of Lashes Iconic Lashes, and I have already applied mascara to my top and bottom natural lashes. For this lip combo, which I got asked about so much this day that I posted this makeup look, it was two combinations. I'm first applying LA Girl's Floor Matte Liquid Lipstick, and then in the center, which you can't really see here because I'm kind of blocking it, I am patting on Platform from ColourPop to create this ombre peachy lip. Once this is applied, I'm spraying with a concoction of MAC Fix Plus and also a little bit of Urban Decay's All Nighter Setting Spray, and then once that is dry, this look is completed. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, let me know down below, and I have more tutorials coming your way. Bye guys.